Hello there, friends. So, I am here and I decided to make a, video series on my diary from when I was 12 years old. It's only I kept up with it for about a year, but really off and on. So it's probably maybe 3 months worth of actual Dear Diary. So I'm calling this video series DeAnna's Dear Diary. And we're probably going to go through about 6 pages. And then I'm going to have commentary, of course. And y'all are probably going to make fun of me. Which is totally fine. Okay. So... If you don't know me already, my name is DeAnna Hernandez, and if you're watching this, I hope to God that you'd consider yourself one of my friends. I'm pretty cool. I'm gonna go ahead. I'll tell y'all like the date and the time. Like, I didn't write times down. I just wrote, like, as you can see right here, I wrote like the dates and then I put Dear Diary, and that's like on all of them. And I noticed that for some reason I made it a rule to only write like a page worth, like one front page, and then the next day would be the next page. I'll give y'all some background story on this as I go through it, okay? Because there's people in here that I talk about that I'm like, oh yeah, I totally forgot about that. So, okay. So, this is December 1st, 2004. I was 12 years old. I was born in 1992, so this journal dates back to 1993, and it was my mom who owned it previously. All right, get to it. Okay, so here it is. Dear Diary, I've been fine lately, moving place to place now that I'm 12 and a half. I am still thinking of Steven, but I have no idea if he still likes me. Okay, so, who's Steven, right? Well, in Roswell, New Mexico, where I kind of grew up when I was very young, there was a guy who lived a block away. He had like an older brother and a younger sister, but this guy's name was Steven, and my mom was friends with his mom, and so that's how we kind of already knew each other in school. And I thought he was super cute, and I was like totally infatuated with him, and we were good friends, and that's like pretty much it. So just know my mom was not one to really let me go hang out with friends, just, like, because it had to be people that she knew their parents. She hung out with their parents and whatnot, so that's kind of where I stood with any boys that I got to hang out with. So, anyway, I'm going to mention Steven way too much up in here, just so we all know. And I'm pretty sure you girls are like, of course. So, anyway, I'm still thinking of Steven, but I have no idea if he still likes me, or if he ever liked me. If I could, I would tell him I've liked him since first grade, and that I cannot believe I have not liked anybody but him. He is so nice, pleasant, and the most cutest boy. What does it say? Hold on. I'm over here learning my own again. He's the cutest boy I have ever met. Whoa. Well, I don't want to get carried away because I know he is fine and all, but I can't keep thinking about him because I still need to finish school. Okay, I'm saying that in context. So I think the reason I say this is because my mom definitely was not one of those women or mothers who allowed me to have any sort of boyfriend. I mean, duh, not at 12 and a half years old, but I know our kids these days, we kind of let them decide for themselves because they get rebellious on us. Okay. So my mom pretty much said that I couldn't date any boys until I was like out of school, like period. So like after I was 18. And if he is still open to a boyfriend, you know what I'm going to be doing. You know what I'm thinking about right now is to have him next year for my Valentine. And then the page ran out at the bottom, so I said, well, bye-bye. Oh, God. Okay, so this is the next day, December 2nd, 2004. Dear Diary, today was okay. Just to tell you, I'm still thinking about Steven. Does he like me or doesn't he? I get this funny feeling in my stomach when I talk to him. My mom says it's butterflies. We hardly talk to each other, but I try to find an excuse to talk to him. I have always wondered when the moment comes to kiss him. Yeah, I was totally always daydreaming about kissing this guy. He could be my high school sweetheart. I was already planning our high school years together. I have so much to tell him if we could communicate better. I have no idea what to tell Jeannie because she likes him too. But she's my best friend and I basically don't know if she still likes him. Well, his mom might get baptized this weekend, so I'll get to talk to him more. Well, bye, because the page ran out again. Yes, that weekend that his mom, I don't think his mom actually got baptized this weekend. I don't remember seeing them there. But I believe I skipped like 4 days in this diary, and then we're on December 6th, 2004. Dear Diary, I'm sorry I didn't write on Friday. It was kind of a bad day, but I managed. This weekend I got baptized. It felt really great. When I got baptized, I was thinking about Steven. By the way, today I told Jeannie I've liked him since first grade. Oh, God. She wanted me to ask him out, but I can't go out with anybody. But he could be my boyfriend. Believe me, there's a difference. Every time I get near him, I just want to kiss him and squeeze him when we hug, then talk to him forever. Well, I know that's in my dreams. I have no idea, but I think he likes me. But why would he like me? I'm chunky, and I seem ugly to me. I basically stink in PE. I am bad in other sports, but volleyball. Well, I'm still wondering, and I'll see you tomorrow. I meant I stink in PE as in, like, I suck in PE. I'm pretty sure I didn't realize that it seemed like I put it that I stink in PE. But no, yeah, I was not first pick when it came to PE, and anyone who went to school with me knows that. So, okay, December 7th. 2004. Hey. Today was good. I got to daydream about Steven. Gaw, I wish I could talk to him more. Well, he didn't talk to me at all today. I found out that my friend Jeannie's, her parents are struggling together. That's a surprise. I don't even know why I put that in there. I guess my friend was confiding in me and I felt that I should, say something to my diary that I had a friend going through struggles. But I don't know why I put that's a surprise. That's just a little weird. I've been thinking about telling him or showing him that I like him. Man, I'm just so caught up in my head with this dude. I was close, but my aunt picked me up by the bus stop. After school, I went with my mom and dad today. We went to some loan bank. How sad, huh? My parents don't have jobs, which I really opened up in this diary, and I don't even remember this, but I thought that was crazy. Like, now that I'm looking at this, like, my parents, they went through some stuff, and they did what they could to provide for me, and I'm over here writing in my diary, daydreaming about some 12-year-old boy. Okay. Tomorrow I have a science test. Every time I knew I had a class with Steven, I get excited. I always daydream about him in geography, which is probably why I was not that great in history. But I'm pretty sure geography is all the land, so never mind, scratch that. I was pretty good in geography. Also, we are doing another presentation in there. I was hoping if he would put us boy girl, because he said to choose. I'm talking about the teacher telling us, you know, like, all right, get in groups of 2 and we could do this project. The last time I did a presentation, it was with Willow. So Willow was this chick who actually, she was super sweet. She was like one of the first people to say hi to me when I started middle school at Mountain View. And she was just really like all over the place and just too much sometimes. Her energy was just really high. And that was my partner, because, you know, once your last pick, you just kind of get what you just get what you get. And anyway, Willow was just okay, and her energy was just like through the roof for me. Then I said, now I'm with Danielle and Risa. Well, I gotta do homework, bye. And so Danielle and Risa, they were actually pretty cool friends. It was Risa, Jeannie, and Danielle who were like my girl besties in middle school. 8th grade year was the bomb, by the way. All right, we're 4 pages in. We got 2 more. Okay, this is December 8th, 2004. Dear Diary, now that I'm writing, I'll tell you that today on the bus, Steven was right behind me. And I know he likes me, so he was looking at me from behind, and he made my day. Which I don't know what that means. Like, I guess he was looking at my shoulder, and I was like, ooh, he likes my shoulder. I just wanted to turn around and look at him in his eyes and then kiss. But oh yes, the kiss. I don't know why I was going all Shakespeare in here. And then I said, but that ain't going to happen yet. I've been wanting to tell him I like him and ask him if he likes me. I just can't find the right time. Every time he's near me, I walk close to him and hold his warm hand. Well, today in school, we did what we always do, except that we went to the computer lab and did some research. I was with Risa and Danielle, so we were on the country we liked. Well, running out of room, so see you later. All right. This is December 9th, 2004. And this is the last one, all right? At least for now. Part 1, DeAnna's Dear Diaries. Okay. Dear Diary. God, today was wonderful at recess. I got to play with Steven in basketball. And after school, he came to my house. I don't know why I didn't play with him or nothing. We sat, and sat. How boring. Well, I hope that happens again, but this time I'm going to do something at least. So today was all right when we played basketball. It was fun, even though we lost. There is a part where I have to, it says, well, there is a part where I have to tell you we were playing and the ball went far and it was me and Steven only running after the ball. And as we were running like crazy, then he quit running. So I finally got the ball and then the bell rang. Oh gosh. My exciting days at recess. I wish I got to spend more time with him alone and tell him the truth. You know what? I'm telling him tomorrow. I promise. Y'all, I was reading through this earlier just to kind of skim, and I was just cracking up, and I was like, man, I would like somebody to share this with, because I never thought I'd even start a diary or even like remember to keep the diary from when I was younger. I actually also have notes from high school that I kept in like this like jar that you can't really get them back out. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed it. I know there's a lot about Steven in here, which I'll probably have to get a picture of him at some point so y'all could be like, okay, who is this dude that she liked? Which I don't even know if he has a Facebook or if any of these people that I'm going to talk about in here, which some of them might. But anyway, I think this is fun. I'm going to continue this series. I'll do my next 6 pages of DeAnna's Dear Diary tomorrow. So I hope y'all enjoyed this. If you did, share it with your friends. Also, if you want to be friends, go ahead and follow me on Facebook. You can add me on Snapchat. I got all that good stuff going on. So anyway, y'all have a great day. Peace out.